Welcome to Wrestling Talk in the Shop, where we cover all things professional wrestling, from new wrestling to classic wrestling and everything in between. We go to wrestling, we do some wrestling, and everything in the ring. Join us now for Wrestling Talk in the Shop.
Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Wrestling Talk in the Shop, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to unbox another belt. Sometime, what was it, about a week ago?
Yeah.
About a week ago, I was playing around on Facebook, and I think it was Fanatics that I bought this. I didn't buy this off WWE
Yes,
shop.
Fanatics.
Yeah, Fanatics. I started seeing they were running a sale on belts, and I said, oh, well, here we go. And I ended up getting this belt for like, what was it, like
$180.
No, I'm talking about all out the door. It was like, what, $216 or something like that? Yeah, $216 shipped and everything. So, and this is what I wanted. It's actually, today is, I don't know when you're watching this video, but it's Thanksgiving weekend, and I got this belt cheaper last week than what it's on sale for today. So, I mean, it's just crazy how they do things. But we'll jump right into it. Big box. And there you go. It's the, you can see what it is. The WCW replica. I believe this belt was originally designed by Dave Mellick, and I can't confirm that. I mean, don't hold me to that. But I seen a YouTube video where he was saying that I believe that he designed this belt, and then I was reading on the internet that it was actually an old belt that Dusty excuse me, an old belt that Dusty Rhodes had, and they just they have WCW on the plate, you know. I mean, who really knows what happens? You know, you can't believe what you see, but this was right around the time when Jim Herd was the president of WCW, and Ric Flair had left for WWF, and he said, I need that $25,000 back if you want the championship belt, you know. And Jim Herd didn't know anything about that. And of course, you know, ego's getting away, and that's how we ended up getting big gold on WWF Superstars. And I remember that first person that debuted the Chrome Ride World Heavyweight Champion on was Bobby Heenan, you know, on Superstars. I believe it was Superstars. And I thought, wow, what's going on here? As a kid, you didn't know. I mean, because that was before the Monday Night Wars. You didn't. I mean, you had crossover, but you never seen anything like that before. I mean, that was a big deal. But anyway, we'll get right into the belt. You got that knife handy? Well,
I didn't get it.
huh? If I can get it. Well, they wrap it up good. I guess they don't want you. A lot of great superstars. Like, according to today, the first black world heavyweight champion, Ron Simmons, held this title. And I mean, he was, I don't know why, you know, he was definitely the best man for it. You know, I don't know what circumstances he gave him the championship. I mean, there's different things on the internet, but I mean, he deserved it, and he was a good man for it, you know, a good right man for it. Beautiful belt. Then Vader held it when he was managed by Harley Race. You want to come over here? To me, this belt was the closest thing WCW ever had to the Winged Eagle, but, you know, with that beautiful globe there. We'll start on this side. Got that snap there, gold colored snap, WCW champion. And move right along, it's got that WCW World Champion. And then the side plate, the two guys wrestling. And then the second side plate, you got the globe with the globe and the blue and the gold. And then moving right along, you got the main plate with the globe, and it's got stars on the side there. You can see it's got the world heavyweight champion, or wrestling champion. Is what it, that probably hurts Vince McMahon. It says wrestling champion. And then, of course, the WCW was up here at the top. And then you can see over here that's the other side plate's the gold there. And it's got stars and and it's got nice fasteners. And we'll turn it over and look at the back. Of course, you got the shop. The official replica shop, and then this logo, but overall, very good looking belt. I mean, I guess when I think of this belt, I think of Vader, and I mean Ric Flair held this belt in like '93, I think. I don't know how long was it out, Lindsay? What did it?
They said it on that thing on the front of it. I think it's 94.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, 94. And then they, for a while, they had this was the world champion, and then they had the big gold, because they eventually got it back from Ric Flair, and it was the international world champion, which to me that's dumb. I mean they still do that today. Just have one world champion. You don't need an international world champion or a world champion or a WWE champion or even a real world champion. Even AEW did it, for a little bit. I mean, it just dilutes one, if you've got one, it's, you know who the best is. I mean, you just need to sign in to wrestle, if you don't, you want one that's, but anyway, Vader held this belt, Ron Simmons, Lex Luger, Ric Flair, Sting. I mean, this was early WCW, 90s. At that point in time, they were putting on the best wrestling product. I mean, I know WWF was coming off of the WrestleMania stuff, but it was, if you wanted good wrestling, you tuned into WCW. I mean, because they may not have been as flashy at that time, but they had the best wrestling product. And I can't remember who Ric Flair beat. Anyway, Ric Flair, he won this and they combined them. I think it wasn't Rick Rude. I don't know who it was. But anyway, and then they combined and went back to the big gold. I mean, which this is nothing compared to the big gold, but this is a good looking belt. And I mean, if I was Dave Milliken, on that YouTube video I seen, he was just gushing over it. And if I created something like this that was used by a $1 billion company or $1 million company, I'd be gushing over it too. And I don't know that he is the one that created it, but I believe that. But I wouldn't go to the bank with that. But an overall, good looking belt. I'm glad to have it in my collection. And I couldn't be more happier. I got it for a good price, and I'm very satisfied with it. And like I said, good quality. Good quality. They make these replicas nowadays are great quality. I grew up with the foam belt, and you might get one or two. And even back then, Walmart didn't even sell the foam belt. You had to go to Toys R Us, and that was a big deal for us when we were, you didn't go because there never was a Toys R Us in my town. I was an adult when I finally got to go and explore Toys R Us by myself, and had my own money, and even then I didn't have much money, but these are good quality belts. Could you imagine being a kid nowadays and just running around, with this, this is Survivor Series weekend, and I've seen people all over running around, and even when you go to a live event, people carry them to the. I don't carry mine, but because I don't want to defend them. I think if you carry them to an event, you should defend them. But and plus, it's just we sit up nosebleed, so I got to hold the handrails. I can't carry a championship belt when you feel like a helicopter should drop you off up there. But each their own. You carry it. I'm not knocking you if you carry it. I'm proud for you, But definitely, if you're going to buy a replica, do not buy it at a live event. Have that discipline and buy it on the internet because, you can save a lot of money because they don't run those sales at those superstores or that Monday Night Raw. There's no sale there. You get on that Fanatics or that WWE shop, and and that's when you can get the best value of that belt. And even if you really want to save some money, go to Sam's Or Costco. I'm sure Costco does it. You get those Fanatics gift cards, you can get $100 for $80. I mean, you're automatically saving $20. You know, I mean, and then you got that fan cash. I mean, you can really rack it up. I see guys really get good belts for nearly nothing. You know, so I mean, you can really rack it up. You know, but anyway, I'm glad to have this title belt. And if you made it this far in the video, and we appreciate you watching. And thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe.